Hi everyone, and welcome to October 23rd General Hospital Recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps, and also be a beauty and click that bell down below so you get notified every time we upload a new recap or video. And get right to it, the 23rd. Ooh. At Ava's, Kiki comes into Ava's place. She ran into Scott Baldwin and he's worried about her, and Ava says she's great, and Kiki's like, I know about the relationship you told Scott you were having, aka the paying relationship. Kiki blames herself. She can't blame Michael and the rest of them. Ava can, because Michael never passes an opportunity to tell her how he feels. And Kiki's like, well, you were pushing really hard. And she's like, I wasn't pushing. I wanted to see my daughter. Like, that's not pushing. And I'm like, girl. She tells Kiki she lied to Scott to get him to leave. She had been with someone, but she didn't want to tell who it is. And Kiki asks who it was, and then she sees patient 6's letter. Ava's like, no, that's not the guy. That's someone else I helped. This was from the man in the Russian clinic. He was in trouble, and she helped him. He's in Port Charles. He asked her to bring a note to Sonny, of all people. He knows him somehow. They're friends. There's something about him, though. He's sincere. Kiki does want to know who the guy she was with is, but Ava still won't say. But she does care about him, and he cares about her. So Kiki's like, you know what? I'm going to use my deductive reasoning. And it's not Scott. It's not, I don't know, someone else. And when she says it couldn't be Griffin, Ava's face clearly says it is. Kiki gets it. She was there when Griffin figured out that Ava was in Russia, and she tells Kiki that he left the priesthood. And Kiki asks if he left for her, and she's like, he had his other reasons. Yeah, he had his reasons. It's not for me. What are you talking about? And Kiki's like, yeah, but it's a big deal though, because you did factor into it, even if you weren't like the whole reason. Ava feels human for the first time in so long. And Griffin really sees the good in her, and she hopes Kiki will too. Kiki has to go to work now, and Ava has to go to the hospital too, so they're gonna go together because... So does Kiki forgive her or not? Like, I can't get a read. Like, I know, it's complicated, Carly. Not everything's black and white. I know. In Griffin's office, Anna comes to see Griffin. She asks if he's heard the gossip about her and Finn. She wants to explain it to him because she knows she can trust him. And he tells her that he's no longer a priest. Conversation quickly goes to Griffin. Anna wants to know what happened in Russia. He says he did wind up saving Ava. A little bit about what happened. And Anna wishes she would have pushed harder and sent the team in, because Griffin shouldn't have been the one to have to do that. And then she's kind of looking at him. And then she says Duke wouldn't forgive her if she didn't try to stop his son from doing something he'll regret. Did he give the church up for Ava Jerome? And she's angry, let me tell you. And I'm angry too. Griffin still believes in redemption, even if he's not a priest anymore. Anna is still skeptical of Ava. She tells him her and Dr. Finn are together. But she was going to explain it to him and tell him the truth. And then she got the Ava news. I think she feels that Griffin's judgment is impaired, because I think that's very telling that she won't tell him the truth anymore. Griffin is skeptical of her and Dr. Finn's relationship, but they need to go down their separate paths and see where they end up, which honestly, I know that's the right decision. I want to pick Griffin up and be like, it's okay, she's gonna hurt you. I don't want you to get hurt. At Franco's office, Liz comes to see him. He left the house early this morning, and she wants to see what he's working on, but he's working on a sketch that looks like Jason, so he hides it, and she thinks he's sketching the painting again, and he goes, no, I promise I'm not sketching the painting. He's still frustrated by his mom's constant lying, which is a problem I do not have, thankfully. And he just wants to focus on the future. Enough of this Andrew stuff, enough of this Betsy stuff. Like, let's just focus on the us, babe. He didn't say that. That would have been weird. At General Hospital, which we were at, but now just in like the main part of the hospital, like hallways and stuff, Liz has Jake there before her shift ends. He's a little distracted by the man in the park. He knows what he saw. This man looked like the old pictures of his dad before his face changed. He was nice. He smiled at him, and Elizabeth is like, a strange man is smiling at my child who looks like his dead father. So maybe, I think she thinks that like he's hallucinating again. Jake wants to go Halloween shopping now, and she's like, okay, but let's go somewhere else first. Ava and Kiki come in to talk to Griffin. Kiki thanks Griffin for everything, and she's gonna go now, and she's not so subtle. Like, she was trying to be, but like she wasn't. And Ava tells Griffin that Kiki figured it out on her own, and Griffin asks her for coffee. She can't, but what about dinner? And Anna's seeing this, and she's just like, boy, I order. At Andre's office, Franco comes into Andre's office. This is his follow-up appointment, apparently. He says he found out the truth. His mother left Andrew at a foundling hospital to protect him from him. He can't tell Elizabeth this, he's too afraid, but he freaked himself out. He doesn't want Jake anywhere near him, and now he can't tell Jason because his maybe alive twin is out there, and that would be really bad because what if Andrew remembers? Now 2 Jasons want him dead, and honey, 2 Jasons already do want you dead, so I don't know what to tell you. Andre doesn't think he should tell anyone this new information. Take another perspective. What would he really be telling them? Because he can't even be sure this is what really happened. This is just could be another one of his mother's lies. And they can explore it in future sessions. For now, work on it himself, and then he leaves. And I was like, okay, Andre, like I kind of get it. Okay. At the Metro Court, Sam is going over logistics with Carly and Olivia for the launch party. Carly knows Sam and Jason hate these over-the-top parties, and Sam says, well, we used to hate them, but we're starting a new life now. And like she's saying it, but like almost to herself, you know, like, yep, we love this now. It's our new life. Carly's a little skeptical because Jason was never a pop culture person, and Sam's like, he's grown and evolved. They're always going to be friends, whether they're legit, semi-legit, no matter what. The legitness of their businesses, they'll always be friends. As Sunny doesn't think that the other night was an ambush, and Jason isn't sure what he's not seeing that Sunny's seeing. It seems like a classic ambush, and Sunny's like, yeah, but no one ever shot me, or even shot at me. This person might not be a threat at all. Jason thinks this person has their phones tapped, and Jason thinks that he's a threat. Sunny says that they don't know if the two are even related, this person and the phone taps, and he doesn't want to rush to judgment. And Jason asks why he's giving this guy the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he did tell someone about the stuff that happened in the note. This was over 20 years ago. It's been a long time. He could have just said it in passing, like, I gave Jason $40 once. You know, it happens. It happens. Jason's like, what is it? And Sunny's like, well, you told me where the taps are coming from. And Jason's like, what? Sunny wants to deal with it. He gives his word to Jason he'll deal with it. And then Carly and Sam come in. Jason tells Sam the federal investigation already started. That's why he thinks their phones are tapped. Sam is a little freaked out. Jason isn't, though. Sam has been having issues with her phone, too. And Jason's phone is the only one whose isn't tapped, which is kind of weird. But they continue, and Sunny says, you know, maybe not. Sunny says that he and Carly shouldn't go to the launch party because the feds, if the feds really are looking at it, it wouldn't behoove them to have them there. They might have to relocate the office too because it's in Carly's hotel, and they need to be super diligent about bookkeeping. They need to be really cautious. At a sauna, we're at a sauna now, Klein is talking to his men. They staked out Sam's place, and patient 6 never showed because he was already there. Klein thinks that that's good. He's checking up on his people. If he keeps watching his people and they can make sure that one of his people isn't safe, then he'll show. Klein researched Corinthos, and he doesn't want to provoke Sunny Corinthos, and he also thinks it would be really bad if patient 6 got to Sunny Corinthos before they could get to patient 6. And now end scene. Griffin says yes to dinner with Ava. It's a date, and Anna tells Griffin to be careful. Elizabeth wants to bring Jake to see Dr. Maddox, and Jake's like, there's nothing to worry about. The man was really nice. Ava stops to see Franco. Klein gets a call from his boss. Andre. What? What? A bird just flew over my head. Because the bird was like, what? Someone's close to the truth. If they connect a few more dots, they'll know everything. Olivia is making the final plans, and there's waiters for the party there. She's giving them their instructions, and 2 of Klein's men are at the party as waiters. Jason, Sam, Carly, and Sunny toast to the future and to federal investigations. Jason says, look, we're not going to hide who our friends are. They want Carly and Sunny to be there. Well, then they'll be there. Alright, so that is it for the 23rd's recap. I will see you in 2 seconds for the 24th, and I hope you have a great 2 seconds. Really make the most out of it. You know, you never know.